A goalkeeper who refuses to dive. A goal that made an entire stadium go quiet instead of loud. A phone that took flight during a Mexican wave. And a team that's been chasing the same nightmare since 2002. The World Cup round of 32 just wrapped up, and honestly, it broke football brains everywhere. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with a team that seems permanently stuck in a tragic anime storyline. Japan. Every 4 years they show up, they play beautiful football, and somehow they still find a way to break the heart of an entire continent. Let's speedrun the trauma real quick. 2018 up 2-0 on Belgium, they blow it in the dying seconds. 2022 up 1-0 on Croatia, they draw, then choke on penalties. 2026 up 1-0 on Brazil, same story. Casemiro drags Brazil level with a header, and deep into stoppage time, Brazil finds the winner. Japan has still never, not once, won a World Cup knockout match. At this point, it's not bad luck, it's basically a running gag the universe refuses to retire. And here's the part that's actually kind of funny. You know who's genuinely devastated Japan got knocked out? The stadium cleaning crew. Not because they're secretly huge Japan fans, but because Japanese supporters famously stay behind after every match to clean their own section themselves, trash bags and everything. Lose Japan, lose the one fan base that does half your job for you. That's the real tragedy here. Now let's head to Monterrey because this next one is a lot. Netherlands versus Morocco, 2 unbeaten teams, and one of them was about to have a night nobody saw coming. 72 minutes in, Cody Gakpo finds a sliver of space, threads a shot between a defender and the keeper, and it's in. His teammates sprint toward him. But there's no roaring, no fist pumping. He drops to his knees and just breaks down. 2 days before this match, Gakpo and his partner lost their unborn son. They'd already named him. And he still showed up, still played, still scored. In that moment, his teammates weren't celebrating a goal. They were holding their friend up. That's not something you make jokes about. That's just real life landing in the middle of a football match. The game wasn't finished with the drama, though. Morocco equalizes deep into stoppage time, drags it to extra time, and then to penalties. And this is where Yassine Bounou, everyone calls him Bono, does something genuinely strange. Most keepers guess early on penalties, they pick a side and dive before the ball's even kicked. Bono doesn't. He plants himself almost dead still on the line, lets the striker commit first, and the moment the ball is struck, he takes one sharp sideways step, using his height and his long arms to smother it instead of diving for it. No leap, no guesswork, just one calm step and a save. That exact move is what denied Somerville's shootout attempt and sent Morocco through. And with that win, Morocco is now sitting on a 33-match unbeaten streak, over a year and a half without tasting defeat. Beating the Dutch didn't just make headlines, it proved Morocco isn't a cute underdog story anymore. They're a genuine power. Speaking of giants falling, Germany went down too, beaten by Paraguay on penalties in a result nobody saw coming. Which, okay, conspiracy theory time, I will die on this hill, Manuel Neuer is going to be in goal again at the next World Cup. I cannot prove this. I have zero evidence. But that's exactly the face I make every single time someone tells me he's retired. Alright, we need a breather after all that. So let's rewind to a group stage moment the internet simply will not let go of. Remember Shoja Khalilzade's late equalizer for Iran against Egypt? Pure chaos, pure joy, screaming the whole celebration. And then VAR chalks it off. That exact frozen moment between the celebration and the heartbreak has become the most memed image of the entire tournament, usually with a pair of pixelated Thug Life sunglasses slapped right over his face. 1 second you're a hero, the next second you're a meme template forever. Football doesn't wait around to humble you. And speaking of things that did not survive contact with reality, a Canadian fan just became the undisputed champion of this week's internet. Mid-Mexican wave, arms up, fully in the moment, and her phone just slips right out of her hand. You can pinpoint the exact frame her soul leaves her body. Right next to her, a woman in a red dress had honestly the best reaction shot of the whole tournament. Small silver lining, her team won that night, so at least the heartbreak came with a happy ending. Now, last night, France gave us a preview of exactly why nobody wants to see them coming. They beat Sweden 3-0 to book their spot in the round of 16, and Kylian Mbappe scored twice, opening the scoring right before halftime and adding a second in the 74th minute. That brace puts him on 18 career World Cup goals, just one behind Messi's all-time record. 1 goal. At 27 years old. Let that sink in for a second. But the moment everyone's still talking about didn't even go in. Michael Elise attempted an absolutely outrageous bicycle kick from the edge of the box, and it cannoned off the post. If that one had gone in, we'd be replaying it for the next decade. With that win, France now faces Paraguay next. The same Paraguay that just knocked out Germany, and if they get through that, a possible clash with an unbeaten Morocco is waiting on the other side. That's the round of 32 in a nutshell. A curse that refuses to break, a keeper who doesn't dive, a phone that didn't make it, a meme born in real time, and one moment that reminded all of us football is bigger than the scoreline. If you had to pick just one moment from this video, which one actually got you? Let me know down in the comments because I genuinely want to know. And if you're new here, this is exactly the kind of chaos we cover every single match day, so hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the round of 16, because based on everything we just watched, it's about to get a lot worse for a lot of these teams. See you in the next one.